A brand new episode of the Happy Productive Podcast is about to begin. It's time to be inspired by simple and actionable solutions for you and your business. If you're an established entrepreneur or just laying down the first brick of your future empire, the mantra is the same. We will flip any failure into a positive and use it to our advantage. This show is all about turning coal into diamonds. With the right plan and mindset, anything is possible. I'm Jennifer Dawn, your host, business coach, and founder of Best Planner Ever, and I'm here to help you achieve all your ambitious goals. Success is closer than you think. Let's do this. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. I am super excited because today I'm doing my first official live stream of a Happy Productive podcast. Okay, you can absolutely teach an old dog new tricks. And so hopefully I'm getting all this technology stuff figured out and worked out. And so for all of my business owner friends out there, I just want to encourage you to jump in there, right? When there's things in our business that we need to learn how to do. And hi, everybody giving me waves. Thank you so much. There's new things, right, that we need to learn how to do in our businesses. And so I'm not going to be perfect and it's okay, but I'm getting in there and I am officially live streaming our first solo episode of not our first episode of the Happy Productive Podcast, but my first live stream of the Happy Productive Podcast. So here's what I want to talk about today, because it is a Monday and I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever had the Monday blues, it's a very, very real thing. There's a reason why the most number of heart attacks actually happen on a Monday. And studies show that Monday is actually not our most productive day. And I don't know about you, but I know that on a Monday, I do have trouble getting started after the weekend. And today's show will definitely include anybody. So even if you're not on a regular Monday through Friday kind of work week, and maybe your Monday is a Wednesday, whatever, the same concepts apply. But I'm just using in general terms that typical Monday morning for many of us who work Monday through Friday. Now, there is absolutely a correlation between Monday not being our most productive day. And so one of the things that I do to make my Mondays go a little bit easier is I don't overschedule myself on a Monday, because I know that after a weekend and I'm feeling all great from the weekend and I've been rested up and having fun and out there playing, right? Hopefully you were too. It's kind of hard to sort of get back into that work groove and that work mode. And so one of the first things that I do is I don't overschedule myself on a Monday. And in fact, in my electronic calendar, Mondays are blocked off because I can schedule some things on a Monday, but I don't want other people being able to grab time on my calendar for a Monday because I know I'm not going to be at my most productive. And so that's the first thing. I block it off so that we don't overschedule ourselves on a Monday. And I intentionally make my Mondays be a much lighter day than a Tuesday, for example. Usually after a Monday, once I've kind of eased into it, now on Tuesday, I'm in the groove, I'm feeling good. And so I will definitely schedule a lot more to do on a Tuesday. So that's one of the first things, is that don't overschedule yourself on a Monday if you're not the most productive. And so just set that up to work within your natural rhythms where you don't overschedule yourself. And then on your Mondays, like today, for example, normally I might have 7, 8, 10 scheduled calls on a typical work day. And so today I only had 3. And that was great because we went to the football game last night. And today I was a little bit tired. And it was great to know that I had a much lighter load today. I could kind of ease into my Monday, and that was beautiful. Now, here's the trick that I want to share with you guys. And it's, I call it the flow and go game. And I play flow and go all the time. And I want to share it with you guys today. And so the way that flow and go works is that when we wake up on a Monday morning or any day, and we're having a lot of yucky thinking, if you've ever woken up on a Monday and you're just I can't deal with this week. I don't want to, get out of bed. My life sucks, whatever that kind of stuff is, right? So those are the thoughts that will come into our brain, and all humans have them. And we have all this yucky thinking that we kind of start with on a Monday. I can't believe I have to go back to work. I can't believe I have to deal with that client. My business sucks. My life sucks, whatever. Okay. So we think these thoughts, and our thoughts are connected to our emotional state. And so when we are in a lower emotional state, we feel yucky. We don't feel good. We feel depressed. We feel disappointed. We feel frustrated. We feel sad. Maybe we're even feeling some fear, whatever it is that we're feeling. And so think of it like a chain. The thought drives the feeling that we're feeling. The feeling will drive our actions of what we do. And then our actions are what get us the results. And so if you think of these things all linked as a chain, if we are feeling that lower emotional space, we're going to take actions that generally will kind of connect to a lower emotional space. So it might be, oh, I'm just going to like cancel that important meeting. I'm going to stay in bed today because I feel absolutely horrible. I'm going to like sit in front of the TV. I'm going to eat a bunch of junky food. I don't know about you, but when I'm just like, I'm just feeling awful. I just want to get away from everybody. I want to like distract myself. I want to escape. I want to like sit in front of the TV and eat something, right? Okay. So when you are escaping and being distracted and you're sitting in front of the TV, eating a pizza, like what's the result that you're going to get from that? You're probably not going to be moving forward on your goals, whatever your goals are, whether it be your health, whether it be your business, whether it be your relationships, whatever. Because from that emotional state, we're taking actions which lead us to not so great of a result. On the flip side, think about it. When you're in a great emotional space, you're feeling happy, healthy, positive. You want to get out there. You want to do things. You want to socialize. You want to like get that work done in your business. You want to get on the treadmill and do that workout because you're feeling really good. Okay, so bear with me. There's a game in here. Okay, so when we think about our emotional state, certainly we can force ourselves to get up and go do stuff. We can grind away, we can drive, we can force ourselves to do things. But the thing that I love the most about the flow and go game is that we don't really have to force ourselves. All we have to do is shift our thinking from over here to over here really quickly, really easily. We just think some different thoughts. And when we think some different thoughts, which takes really very, very little effort at all, it's super easy. You can even do it from bed on the Monday morning. You just think a different thought. And when you think that thought, it's going to hopefully feel better. That's going to shift your emotional state. When you shift your emotional state, you're going to want to actually take some action because you're going to be back in the flow. That's the flow of flow and go. You'll be back in the flow. And then when you're in the flow and you're inspired, you'll be like, hey, you know what? I'm inspired to actually go do something, to take an action. And then from that action, that's where your results are going to come from. And the beautiful thing here is that the action you're taking it with inspired energy, good emotional, right? Good emotion. So think about it. When you force yourself to do something, your energy that you're putting into it is those lower emotions. It's the hate, it's the dread, it's the disappointment, it's the frustration, right? But when you're taking inspired action and you feel really good about it, you're pouring your love and your joy and your happiness into it. So if I'm going to take action in my business, I want it to be my best energy that I'm putting into it and not all that other crap. Okay, so here we are on a Monday morning, like, I don't want to deal with it. Maybe I don't have enough clients. Maybe I'm in a lot of debt. Maybe my marketing is terrible. Maybe I have a person on my team that I need to hire, or maybe I need to fire, or whatever it is that I just don't want to deal with in my business. All we're going to do as we notice and become aware of these thoughts is that we're just going to pivot over here. And the thought that we're going to think is the outcome, the dream, the vision, the however you would really prefer that was being. And I'll give you an example. So let's say that we're in debt and we wake up on a Monday morning and we're like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with my business today. I'm in so much debt. It makes me want to die, right? It feels terrible. Okay. All we're going to do is we're going to pivot that and we're going to think, I'm completely out of debt. I'm debt free, and feel how good it feels to actually be out of debt and debt free, and almost like pretend that it's already happened. Like, I'm debt free and it feels so, so good. And I want you to just sit in that space. And what's happening is as you're sitting in the space of it's already happened, you're getting into the flow with it. You're getting into alignment with it. You're getting into a better emotional space with it to where it's like, man, it feels so good to be debt free. You know what? I'm going to get up today and I'm going to go and I'm going to just really look at my finances, and I'm going to make that list of all the things that I need to pay off, and I'm going to make a plan to actually do it. And now you're putting that good positive energy into it, thus the go part of flow and go, okay? So we switch the thought that puts us in the flow of where we want to go, where we want to be. And then from that space, we're inspired to actually take some action, and that's the go. Okay, let's do another one, flow and go. And you guys feel free to like pop in the chat. Like if there's something that you're struggling with, flip the thought and the outcome of where you really want to be. Feel how good that feels. And then what's an action that you're going to take to actually go make that happen. Okay. So this is really a powerful, I'm making it a fun game, but it's a really powerful mindset shifting tool to like get you out of your own way, to get your mindset where it needs to be, and to start lining you up with the vision, the dream of where you actually want to go. It's almost like practicing it already happening. Like think about if you want to run a marathon and all you ever do is sit on the couch, you're never going to run your marathon. But if you get up and you start going for a walk, and then you start going for a run, and then you start going a little further and going a little further, you're training your mind and your body to actually be able to run the marathon. It's no different with our vision. Oh, thank you guys for all the little hearts. I really appreciate it. It's no different with your dreams and your goals and where you want to go. You've got to like get off the couch and start practicing being in that space. And the way that you do it is by shifting your mind. Your mind doesn't really know the difference between reality or not. And so you can shift your mind into the place where you've already achieved all of those things, and your mind won't know the difference. And it's almost like practicing the dream, right? We have to practice the dream. And an easy way to do it is the flow and go game. All right, so let's do another one. Let's say that in your business, you don't have enough clients right now. And so you wake up on Monday morning and it's like, oh my God, I don't have enough clients. That means I don't have enough money. I don't have enough revenues, whatever that looks like for you. Just flip it to, I have so many clients. We're meeting all our KPIs. We're having more clients come in than I ever thought possible. And when you start to be in that space of like, oh my gosh, I have all these clients coming in. I don't know about you, but that really gets me motivated. It's like, oh my gosh, well, if I have all these clients right now, I better get up. I better like go and I better work on my onboarding. I better work on that worksheet. I better work on that whatever for all of these new clients. And you're aligning with the energy of all of those new clients, and it's motivating you to take that inspired action. So the go is like what action you're going to get up and do. Okay. So you guys can totally do this. It's so much fun. And it's so fun to be excited about the vision that we're working to create. It's so exciting to be like, ooh, this is the business that I'm actually creating right now. These are all the people that I'm helping. This is how my product or my service is serving everybody. And I'm really, really excited. So don't let the Monday blues, the reality of how things are right now, depress you and steal your inspiration. You can always just reshift and focus your mind on whatever you want to focus it on. That is totally within your control and totally within your power. And you can play the flow and go game. So any thought right now about something that's going on that you don't really like, the weight, let's say you're trying to lose weight. It's like, just flip it to, I'm at my ideal weight and it feels so good to be fit and healthy and flexible and strong. And oh my gosh, that feels so good. And from that place, take an action. Hey, you know what? Today, I think I'll eat some healthy food or do my intermittent fasting or whatever that is for you, right? I think I'll take an action now to actually make that my current reality. All right, you guys, it's a flow and go game. And the beautiful thing is you don't have to wait until a Monday to play it. You can even play it all during the day. And the more you play this game of take a yucky thought, pivot it to where you want to go, focus your energy and attention on where you actually want to go, and then take an action, that's where you're going to start getting results. And guess what? It doesn't have to be like this hard drive or this hard push. It can just be easy and fun and flowing, right? That's the way we want to get up and work anyway, like in the zone where it feels easy and fun. And so you can do this as often as you want throughout the day. Anytime a bad thought mires you down and you feel your emotions shifting, just whoop, pivot to this is where I'm going and this is where I'm excited to go. And I can't wait for all these amazing, wonderful things. And now, let me get busy working on something. Flow and go. The more you play it, the more you're going to train your mind to just pivot anytime any of those yucky, sucky, I like that. Yucky, sucky thoughts start to pull you down and steal your energy. You don't have to let it. So I hope you guys absolutely love this. I wanted to share it with you, and I'll try to do some more Monday live streams where we all get to play together. I have to figure out how to see feedback when you guys are watching the live streams. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'm sure I will figure it out. And I know Lisa on my team is going to be so excited that I'm live streaming like I said I would, because technology and social isn't always like my strongest thing, but I'm here. And if I can do it, I know you guys can do it. So leave in the comments just what your flow and go will be for today. Like, how are you going to get yourself in the flow by being excited about your future and where you're going, and what action will you take? Because at the end of the day, it's those actions that will get you the results that you're after. All right, you guys, mwah, I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me today on my first official Happy Productive live stream podcast episode. This will also be on my podcast, which is Happy Productive Podcast, whenever all the tech gurus figure out how to get it on there too. But I really encourage you, play flow and go as often as you want to get in the flow and go and start getting the result that you want in your business and in your life. And if you need more help, you can always reach out to me and my coaching team at jenniferdawncoaching.com. That's it. Go out there and have a great rest of your day, you guys. Bye. I hope you found today's episode of the Happy Productive Podcast inspiring. Every successful business is formed by a set of small, consistent, and attainable steps. If you want to learn more, come visit us at jenniferdawncoaching.com to take your next step and learn how to meet your business goals. On our website, you're going to find free resources along with links to the life-changing coaching programs that have transformed the lives of so many of our clients, including the Coaching Academy and our Unbreakable retreats. Many of them started their journey by listening to this podcast. That's it. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for our next episode.